Good morning. Have you used Canva and did you know that AI and Canva work together really well? I am so excited to be here with you. If you do not know who I am, my name is Tanya Smith, and I'm a digital and video marketing specialist, expert, coach, trainer, whatever you want to call it. It's doing what I love, helping people create that income online so they can live the life, have the life in their business of their dreams. And I'm here today to show you some fun AI tips that you can utilize through Canva. Now, a lot of us are aware of the AI that's in the world, like ChatGPT and things like that, but this in particular is just for using Canva. And I'm going to be sharing my screen um, and bringing you a live demo. So give me just a second to set that up. You'd think I'd have this set up, right? And I do. Here we go. This is gonna be so fun, y'all. I am looking forward to this because I love having fun, and Canva to me is a platform that is a lot of fun to create. If you, even if you're not an artist, which I am not an artist, and the thing is, a Canva and AI that they can really make your digital and content creation your digital marketing or things like social media content, it's email marketing, funnels, and SEO, things like that. But Canva, if you're not familiar with what Canva is, it's a easy to use platform, very user friendly. It's got templates that you can create really cool and great looking stuff. Then you've got AI. It's like having your own assistant, and by when you're combining it with Canva, you can get some design tips. And AI is really good with handling some of that boring stuff that you don't want to work on. But putting them together just makes things easier and really helps you nail that look and feel that you're wanting for your audience. And it's a real game changer if you're wanting to stand out. So let me share my screen here. And if you're coming on live, let me know. Say hi. And we're going to get started here in a minute. Let me find what I want to share with y'all. There we go. Okay, here we come. All right. So these are some, I'm going to show you some really fun stuff, but I want to show you some results. So I want you to understand that there is no exact art or with AI. Now these I made actually in ChatGPT, but we're going to focus on Canva. But I just want to give you an example of how different. So these are some good ones, right? These I made. Gave my one picture to ChatGPT, and it came up with all these different pictures. And some of these look sort of like me, right? But here's some ones I thought this would be fun to show you. Here are some, and if you can't see it, let me make my screen a little bigger. How's that? You can see it better there. So here's some, let me see if you can see me. Yeah, you can see it. All right. So here are some that came out pretty good, right? They make me look good anyway, is all I can say. And then you come down here, and this is not me. That's not even close to being me. But it was the same picture that I gave for these up here. And look how different they are, really. Now, I want you to take a notice of the nose because in a second, I'm going to show you something that was really, that came from that. So in these pictures with Canva, ChatGPT, and we'll get into that sometime. If you ever want to know about that, let me know. I just put in some different instructions, and that came up with a lot of different types of pictures. I find this one interesting with the computer, with the people, because I wanted it like a zoom, and the people are on the back of the camera, and back of the computer. I thought that was interesting. All right, so here's two different extremes, and this was the same picture. So I'm sharing this with you to understand. Don't get frustrated. Just play around with it. But I want you to show these. These are really funny. So if you notice in one picture up there, my nose was red. And so I asked GPT, I said, can you take away the red in my nose? And this is what I came up with. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking that neither one is what I asked it to do, but it's what it came up with. So I just thought I'd share that fun with you. All right, so we're going to talk about Canva now. Let's see if anybody's talking to me. Hey, everyone. Um, Yeah, whoever's Facebook user, let me know who you are. It's not showing. If you go to StreamYard, it will let you be seen. It's just like, yes, I let StreamYard know who I am. Uh, but if not, that's okay. Just let me know because I want to say, when I say hi, I want to know who I'm talking to. Um, so Magic Right. Let me get a drink. So I'm going to give you some examples. These are going to be, excuse me. All right. So Magic Right. So here's a testimonial graphic. I just grabbed it off here. And I want you to see. So what you can do is when you click on the text, hold on, y'all. I'm going to mute because I don't want y'all to hear me hacking. Hold on just a second. Okay. I think that's better. All right. And make sure, let me know if you see my screen. In fact, I think I'm just going to get me out of the picture so y'all can see it better. All right. So if you can see this, where I highlighted the box, this is what the the Canva offered. Now you're going to have maybe something that someone wrote that you maybe have free, or maybe you're going to write a testimonial for someone and you don't really know how to write it. You're like, it just doesn't sound right. Or you're going to take their testimonial and they said, hey, write it however you want it to sound. So I can come in here, click on this, and right here is a magic write. And you click on magic write, and this what is fun. You can summarize it. If it's a long one, just summarize it, rewrite it, more fun, have a more fun sounding one, a more formal, and then maybe sprinkle fairy dust. I think these are so fun. Or you can just fix the spelling. So let's do maybe let's do sprinkle with fairy dust. So here we go. I'm going to get rid of this because it's in the way. It makes it distracting. All right, so here it just changed it. Verily, I'm enchanted by the enchanting efficacy of your product, for it guides me with mystic wisdom. Now that's just fun. So let's see if it will summarize it. Okay, this message is expressing admiration for the product's ability to provide guidance on communication with a touch of poetic language. All right. And so you see how you can just play around with that. And then one more magic right. Let's make it more formal. Here we go. All right. So what it's doing is taking the messages that's in there. So if you want to go back to the original, you would have to go bring that back. So I hope that makes sense. Anybody, did you know this? Let me know. Put yes if you knew that this was a thing. So here was an example. A customer expresses satisfaction with a product, citing helpful advice on communication, recommending it. That sounds horrible, right? But so you would want to, I would want to rewrite that. All right. And here is the uh, mystical essence of your product has woven a spell of satisfaction. So this was me going in ahead of time, doing what I just showed you. And the reason I did this is because I was not sure if it would be, sometimes it's a real slow process if I'm on a like StreamYard or Zoom. So I wanted to give you an example. Yes, I've seen it, but haven't tried it. How do you get the photos like that? La, 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 la. Which photos? Let me know. Are you talking about the avatar photos, or are you talking about these? The avatar photos is not made on Canva. The avatar photos was made on Chat GPT, and I can tell you about that sometime. All right. So we're going to go into the how to grab text. Now, if you have not tried this, this is so fun. All right, let me see if there's any questions. Yes, okay. We're still good. We're still good. Let me know who you are, Facebook user. All right, so you're gonna grab text. Now this is a fun, this is fun. Okay, now here is a picture. So this is really good. Why would you want to grab the text? You're gonna want to grab the text if you're taking a picture that maybe you've created a graphic and you want to change it up. But you haven't saved it, like you deleted it, or maybe it was a graphic that someone else made for you. You don't want to steal someone else's graphic. That's just weird. But you want to take, or you could take, if you did take someone else's graphic and you're going to just, maybe it's someone on your team. Maybe it's someone that said, hey, use my graphic, right? But you want to kind of personalize it. This is a great way to do it. Now, or if you are offering products for sale. So here is a product based post. And what I did is I go over here and you click on the picture and you go to edit photo right here. And you're going to go down here to grab text. Now, I'm not going to do it on here because it may slow down. It hadn't been, but because I've already created this, I'll do this. You hit that. And then what will happen is, look at this. Now you can move the text around. You can change it wherever you wanted to change the incomplete, change it all up. You can retype it. You can change it around. What do y'all think of that? Have y'all seen this before, that you can do that? Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Let me know. Okay, so here's a product, and you go over here again. Here's the photo. You go over here, you grab the text, and this is what you can do. Now, this is, if you think about this, is amazing. Look at here. You grab the text. You can change it to some other way. Y'all, there we go. You can put this over here. You can put this over here. Like, you're not probably going to want to, but you can. Like, you can move it all around. Isn't that fun? Look at this. Everything that's a word. And then I'm sure if you wanted to, you could probably change around some of these things. What do you think of that? Have y'all seen that? I know. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that fun? Some of this is so it could take me hours of fun. Now, I was on a Voice of Purpose speaking competition. So I just wanted to show you this because sometimes you're going to be like in a situation where you're wanting to promote someone else, or promote, kind of someone's created a graphic and you're wanting to kind of personalize it, like I was saying before. And so this is just what I did is I go over here and I, edit the photo again, and I go to grab text. So this is still the grab text. And look how much I changed it. Look at the difference, right? I put a picture in, I put in, changed out the wording. It's still their logo, right? It's still their thing. And I would definitely, before you do some of this, you definitely want to get permission, because some people, like if you're in a company and you're selling their product, they may say you cannot change our graphics. But I wanted to show you this for if you have that ability, or in the different types of content. But isn't that fun? So look at the difference in the look, right? It's a whole different look. All right, so next we're going through this kind of fast, but if y'all have any questions, let me know. So next is Magic Grab, which is right here. Now this is really fun. So what it will do is when you click on the picture, and we're going to go down here to this picture. I'm going to shrink it just a little bit because it's kind of hard to see. All right. So here's a picture, and I've already hit. So you hit the picture itself, like right here, and then you hit edit photo, and then you go to Magic Grab, and I've already done this. So, and then I replaced it. So let me just show you here before I move. So you can remove the picture, and which is what I did. And then I put a different picture in there. Is that cool or what? Isn't that fun? So this is where, let's say you have, if you're like me, you have a house that's full of kids, and finding that spot to get a good picture. But then you can find a really cool picture online of an office or something and put your own picture in there. Like, it's just be fun. This is not designed to, you got to be ethical, right? Some of this can get weird, but don't be weird. Don't be weird. We're not weird. Y'all aren't weird, and I know that. So the Magic Expand. How many times? Let me show you the picture. I'm going to make sure there's any questions. Let me know if there's any questions coming in. I'm just going to keep going on, because this is going to be in the group, and if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be recorded. So get back to where I was. So Magic Expand. Now that is going to be this right here. And let me show you why you want to use that. So here's back this jacket that we showed earlier. And let's say you want to use this picture, but as you know, if you've used Canva at all, if you try to expand it, you lose everything. Well, here is a magic expand. So what you do is you click on the picture, you click on magic expand, and then you get something like this. Now, isn't that nice? It's kind of hard to imagine, but like, look how much it changed it. It just expanded it. All the words are there, everything you need, but it just kind of nice little color. And you could probably play with it and change that up a little bit if you didn't like it. All right. So let's see, here was another example of a magic expand. So here's just a picture, right? And then you click on the picture, you click on magic expand, and you come up here and it automatically expands it. All right, I'm just seeing if there's any questions. All right, so far we're good. Okay, so now next, and this is, I believe, the last one. All right, we got magic edit, and this is fun too. Now keep in mind, none of these are always going to be an exact science. Like sometimes you're going to have to play around with it. And let me go up something. I almost forgot to tell y'all something. So one of the really cool features is the background remover. So this picture I've got off Canva and I removed her background. And so then it was just her. I felt like that was something maybe most people are aware of and have been using. But if you haven't ever seen that, let me know. Okay, now magic edit. Hold on. I'm going to mute again. I feel like a cough's coming on. Y'all, winter has hit Texas. And I go outside to break ice for my horses, and that cold air just gets to me. Okay, here's this picture back. And what magic edit, you click on the picture and you put magic edit. Now it's going to give you, I'm going to just show you what it does. You get this brush size, okay? And then all you do is you go over the picture like that. You just scrap out what you're going to want. And you kind of got to have a little bit of a kind of know what you're going to do because it will, and then you continue. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back here and because I'm going to show you what you end up with. So after I did that, I ended up adding a photo. So let me just do it. And I wanted you to see it because you know how there may be a delay like I'd said before. So I'm going to do the magic edit. And I'm going to do like I shared with you. And I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to put, like we can have fun with it and say continue. And then you describe what it is you want. Oh, looky here. You can need some inspiration. In the previous picture I showed you with the butterfly, I said a butterfly and I gave the colors. But you could do, someone give me some idea of what we should put here. It's cold. Yeah. It's cold outside in Texas. It is ridiculous. Y'all, we are not used to this cold. We get cold once a year, maybe, in Texas. Other than that, I mean, yeah, we may get down to the freezing point, but it's never like 12 degrees, and that's what it's been. My animals don't know what to do. All right, so any questions? Anybody have any suggestions? I put a butterfly. Is there another idea that we could put here? Let me know if you think of something. It could be anything like that. It can be something silly. Let me do a puppy. A beagle puppy. Let me see. Let's just see. Y'all saw the butterfly. So you saw the serious one or the one that would probably be more accurate or appropriate. But let's see what it comes up with. And I chose beagle puppy because I think it's probably easy for AI to create that. I don't know. We'll see. And this is why I gave you examples because it's so slow. Yeah, something went wrong. See, that's why I didn't do it. Okay. Well, we're going to stop the share here. All right. How was that? Was that helpful? Did that give you some ideas and things that you can do with your content and make it fun? And just remember again, make sure you're being ethical. Don't I don't ever I love to be inspired by people's content, but never steal it. That just gets weird, and they know. I promise you. I've heard too many people complain about that. You're in a team and people steal your content. It's just weird. If someone's given you permission, of course, that's fun to do and take it and play with it. But also just make sure you're following the guidelines. Like if you're with a company or the copyright of that picture, like we don't want to get into weird stuff. But if you're doing it for fun and you're taking things like your own pictures, your own graphics, something that someone's given you permission to use, just giving you some ideas of how to change it up. I know I've been in a position where I've had a graphic that I've created and I think, why did I put words on there? So now I can't use it. Right. That was the feeling I had. And it was a little frustrating because it was a perfect, I love the graphic. And for whatever reason, I downloaded it and didn't save it. I don't know how that works, but Prissy, oh, you're here. Yay, from Hong Kong. Good to see you, girl. I know it's getting late for you. All right. Well, that's all I have today. I'll see you next. Remember, every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern, we'll be in here. And next week, I believe, I believe it's something to do with your making sure you're attracting and not repelling your audience. So you want to check in next week. See y'all later. Love ya.